So, World's End. I saw this movie a few days ago, and I really enjoyed it. But I'd say it was probably the weakest out of the Cornetto trilogy, because we had Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Because Scott Pilgrim and Paul don't really count, even though they were directed by the brilliant Edgar Wright. They still don't count. And I made notes here to make this review better, and I'll just read you the cast. So we have Simon Pegg, who played the main character, which was Gary King, because basically there are 5 main characters here. We had Nick Frost, who played Andy Knight, Martin Freeman, who played Oliver, Paddy Considine, I think that's his name, who played Stephen, and Eddie Marsan, who played Peter. Now, the basic plot for this, could you call it a story? I suppose you could. It's basically 5 friends return to their hometown to complete the Golden Mile from their teenage years. They have to go through 12 pubs without being destroyed by robots, because basically that town has been basically taken over by robots. And I try not to review spoilers for this review, because I would really like you to see it, and I really don't want to ruin it for you, because it is a really good film. But like I said, I think it is probably the weakest out of the 3, because it is hard to contest against Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. I mean, I'll try to review the whole Cornetto trilogy, but I thought I'd decide to review World's End as I saw it a few days ago. And so yeah, The World's End, I think, is a really good film, and I hope the plot that I just read out, I mean, I wrote it myself to try and reveal less spoilers. I mean, I just said their hometown has been taken over by robots, and yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that was a big spoiler, but and as well as the 5 casts that I just read out, the person who played the 2004 James Bond, Pierce something, I can't remember his second name, he's in it, and he played like a, and he was a robot, but he played like a professor type character, I think. At first you think he's a good guy, but then you realise that actually he's a bad guy, so, well, been taken by a robot. But as for the robots themselves, you don't actually see what they actually look like. You just see them in, when they've been taken by, when they take over the humans, which is a bit disappointing, but still, it's a good film. And also, the person who plays Daryl from The Walking Dead, I think, is in it. He plays a barman who's meant to be in one of the pubs, who's meant to be like really mean and nasty, but actually it's a really nice, friendly, sort of queer person, because they say, why is he all like friendly and all that, and when they get into the pub, and once you see the film you probably know what I'm talking about. Now I've got about 4 good points and 1 bad point, because I can't really find anything wrong with it, because it's such a really good film. I've also got personal rating and best performance as well. So the first point I would like to make out is the fact that the script, I think, was really well written. Simon Pegg, Edgar Wright. Yeah, this film was written by Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright, which I forgot to mention before. They wrote this film brilliantly, I have to admit. It is spot on, I think. I think they just did a really good job. My second point was I love the cast for this. I think the cast was very good, and it made the film just really funny. And I think Martin Freeman is who plays Oliver, is a great actor, because he appeared in The Hobbit, but I haven't seen The Hobbit, He also appeared in Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead as well. Also, there's an actor who was in Shaun of the Dead. Was he in Hot Fuzz? I don't think he was, but he was also in Green Street. If you haven't seen that, he played what was his name? Swill. That was it. He played Swill in Green Street. Just type that up on the internet, and you'll probably know what I'm talking about. And the third point that I'd like to make out is I really quite like the name of the pubs, that all the ones that they come across, because there's 12 pubs that they have to come across to try and complete the Golden Mile. And it's, it's quite a lot of pubs. I mean, that's the amount of charity shops we have in my own town, and that's a bit ridiculous. But also, my final good point, because I don't want to make this video too long, is even though I'm now allowed to go over 15 minutes, oh, bless me, I just sneezed there. Okay, now so yeah, my final good point is that the special effects were brilliant. Yeah, got to admit, if you've seen the film, they were absolutely brilliant. I love the fact how... Actually, I'm not going to spoil it because, I don't want to ruin it for you. Okay, my only bad point for this film was the ending. I think the ending was handled quite badly. If I'm perfectly honest, it wasn't... I just found it too confusing, really. It just didn't fit in with the rest of the film. I don't know how else they could have ended it, really. But I think I thought of a few endings, like a few days ago, but I just forgotten them now. I've forgotten what I said of how they could have made a better ending, but yeah, I don't think the ending was handled very well at all. But then again, that's my opinion. You might think differently. You might get the ending, because I don't get the ending at all. I think they sort of rushed it to try and finish it, really. So, personal rating, I would give this an 8 out of 10, because I would give Hot Fuzz 9 out of 10, and I would give Shaun of the Dead 10 out of 10, and I would give The World's End a 8 out of 10. So, the best performance for this film is, I think, in my opinion, Nick Frost, because I think if you look at the other films, he played a rather dumb character, like a rather worthless character, whereas Simon Pegg sort of played really intelligent character. Well, not really intelligent in Shaun of the Dead, but like in Hot Fuzz, was really intelligent character. But in World's End, Simon Pegg's playing a really stupid character with a wasted life, and Nick Frost is playing a person who's actually got a job, who has a wife, and I think he has children. I'm not too sure about that. And he's got a house and all that. And so that pretty much concludes my World's End review. I hope to review the rest of the Cornetto trilogy soon. And I finally managed to work out how to put thumbnails on it, so that's good to make my videos look a bit better. And it's 9 minutes and 10 seconds now, so I better end it and have my lunch in maybe an hour. I've got to walk the dog now, so that should be fun. So I thank you for watching this review, and I shall be back with... I'm planning on reviewing all of the Revived series, because I've already reviewed Gridlock. So I'll probably review Rose all the way up to because I already reviewed the Name of the Doctor. Rose all the way up to Nightmare in Silver, because I've already reviewed Angels Take Manhattan, Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. Let's see, and The Rings of Akaton and Cold War. So, thank you for watching this review, and I have to go now, and I shall be back soon. Bye for now, and one more thing, you probably won't get any videos for the rest of next week because I am on holiday in France. So, yeah, so thanks for watching, goodbye.